singer, and she's more talented than I am. I tried to do it in the shower and in the car, and try to turn the music up so you can't hear my voice as much. But yeah, she can. You know how we say it, she can blow a little bit. She can sing.
Well, hey, are you gonna ever? Has she ever invited you to be on a song with her?
No, she hasn't. We've played around and we've messed around, and we wrote a song together, and you know, it made one of her demo albums, and we kind of played around with it. But I think she knows my limitations.
Well, you know what? There's hope for you, man, because you could get singing lessons while you're here, and you guys could put out that there was Peaches and Herb. Now there's going to be T and Toya.
No, man, that won't ever happen. I'll be the guy in the back on the video just dancing, or instructing the dancers to dance. But no, never with a microphone. I can't do that one.
But are you when you guys have a life like that? How do you juggle all that and see each other? I mean, because I'm sure you have to make a concerted effort to like have dates and stuff like that.
We've been blessed. You know, when we first met, obviously she was touring, and I played the NFL Europe, and she toured Australia with Bon Jovi and Pink. And when we came back to the States, I was playing for the Raiders, and she was doing work in LA and a lot of stuff around Oakland or Atlanta. And so we had a place in Atlanta, so it was more based on, when I was in the off season. We made it work based around my schedule, and then when she got busy, then I would put aside what I was doing for her schedule, because at that time I wasn't coaching college football. I owned my own business. I made my own hours. I traveled when I wanted to, and so we were able to do it. Then we had a baby, and our son is now 5 years old. But when we had the kid, we decided to really kind of get more security for him, and so she works and does projects close to home, and I decided to coach college football so that we have a home base. But wherever we go, she gets involved into the music scene and tries to get something done there.
Are you and her? Are you guys? Because my sister-in-law is actually a recording artist. Yeah. Are you guys aware of the singing scene in Santa Fe, and that Grammy Award-winning producer Larry Mitchell is there and all that?
That's what we're trying to get into. She's been traveling a little bit. She gets in next week, and what I've done is she reached out a little bit to some of the stations, and I don't know what the feedback was, but for the most part, she was waiting to know we're going to be here definitely, and when the son's in school and know what my schedule's going to be like. But now I think she's ready to get back on. We went to a couple concerts and had the opportunity to go backstage and speak to a few people, and so she's getting her feet wet, in the scene. But I think now she's ready to branch out and get going again. We'll see. It's on her.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think since I've met both of you guys now, I think I'm gonna start lobbying for that T and Toya duo.
Well, I think Coach Locke he keeps telling her she's singing the national anthem, for the first home game, and so that's what he says. And if they get it done, then she'll be singing the national anthem for the Tulsa game, and we look forward to that. I've seen her do it before, and she brought the house down, so I think it'll get our players ready to roll.
So you're telling me I got time to make my signs, T and Toya? I'm gonna get it done, man.
You go all out. You gotta get the old wig or something, man. You gotta get a wig. I don't know, man. I'll be the manager, so we'll see.
I can't get you to commit to singing.
I cannot sing. I can sing Happy Birthday.
Okay.
Everybody can sing Happy Birthday. But in the shower, man, I don't know, man. I try to do a little Luther, but I can't hit the notes. I can't hit the notes. I can't do it. She'll just make it look easy. We'll be around the table, and her and my son can sing. He has her talent, and they'll hit notes and do all that stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, can we throw the ball or something? Can we get to the sports? But it's a blessing, and the family is pretty cool.
Al, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you get that anthem thing going here. Normally the anthem, okay, it's like all business right before a game.
Yeah.
You got her singing out there. Your mind's gonna be a little distracted. You get that.
Oh well, the blessing is that I've seen her do it before. I've seen her. The toughest she had to sing at a Georgia Tech basketball game, and you know how Georgia Tech basketball can be. And I was nervous. I'm watching. I was a little nervous, but now it'll be fine. And actually, what's crazy is I was playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and before we actually met, she sung the national anthem for 2 games that I was playing in, and we weren't even dating. And so I had seen her sing the national anthem at 2 games when I was a player, and that was before we had even met and started dating. So, kind of crazy, but I guess it was meant to be.
How'd you guys meet?
backstage at the Alicia Keys concert. I'm a huge Alicia Keys fan. She's my favorite. Alicia Keys everywhere. And me and Jerome Bettis went to the concert to see Alicia Keys perform, and we were backstage, and Toya walks by. And I'm kind of taking the picture with Alicia Keys. I see her walk by, and I'm like, hey, who's that girl? And so I ended up having someone introduce us, and that's when she was busy and I was playing. And we kind of back in the two-way days, the little beam me up days. So we went old school two-way, and for about a year we didn't see each other again. And we finally got back together when she got off tour, when I got back to the country, and we've been dating ever since, and got married and had kids and ready to roll.
Toya, just, you know, my thing is, I was asking T, when are you guys going to do a record together?
You know what's so funny? I actually tricked him one time to sing for me, and he actually has a decent voice, but he hates when I tell people.
Does he have a decent voice, or are you just?
I'm biased, so he can hold a note. He can hold a note.
You know, we had a lot of fun talking about this, and I said, hey man, there was peaches and herb. We needed one for this generation. How about Toya and T?
No, he's gonna let me stick to the singing, and I'm not gonna be a co-coordinator for him anytime soon. Though I think I know a little something about football, but we stay in our lanes.
Well, how do you know, like with the kids, school, music? How do you juggle all that?
It's fun. I mean, at first it was a little, I get homesick. I miss my family, but for the most part, we get a chance to move to different places. We've been all over the country. We've even lived in Canada for a little bit when T was playing with the CFL, but I enjoy it. I just feel in order to be with, someone who's so passionate and so involved in football, you have to love it also on your end. And so, Caden loves football, my son. I love football. So we look forward to it, and we make it work. You have to find the time. I'll take Caden to some practices, and, I'll take lunch up to T. So it all works out.
So when if somebody saw your schedule, would they be like, these people are crazy?
Probably. And it's more interesting the fact that I really don't have any help. I mean, the other wives, we help each other out on the staff, but I take Caden to school. I take him to all his, flag football games, practices. I'm in school full time, still trying to do a little fun with the music and support T. So it's fun, it's never a dull moment.
What about the music? Are you taking a break, or like when you're in school, or what are you studying in school? Music? Or?
I'm studying business administration, but I'm going to take some music classes. Well, I was going to take the history of jazz, but I'm probably going to take it next semester. But yeah, just moving to a new city, it's trying to get connected with, different producers and so forth. When I was living in Atlanta, I was, writing for a couple of people and just working with some local artists. But, not really taking a break, just trying to put my feelers out and see what's out there in Albuquerque.